This video is sponsored by the upcoming Sonic 2.
Ooh.
Go see Idris Elba as Knuckles.
He says the N-word. We all know we want to hear Knuckles say that.
Dude, if he was actually able to say it, would be the greatest.
There are only two people in the Sonic universe that would ever say the N-word. One is Knuckles and he can, and the other is Eggman.
Eggman?
Eggman would absolutely drop a slur.
That's true. He's got a point. He's got a point.
I would have said someone like Espio.
Espio, I see Espio more.
He's more Asian.
Actually. Yeah, he's definitely Asian.
I think Rouge would also actually drop a slur.
No, I said Rouge, to be honest.
Rouge is black. I don't know what you're talking about.
I never said it was a racial slur. I just said a slur.
No, Rouge is just Black Cat from Spider-Man.
I think Rouge is homophobic, actually. Oh, Shadow would absolutely drop slurs. Like, day in and day out. His entire vocabulary.
Which slurs?
All of them.
Shadow would talk like any gang member you ever met.
Shadow is a white kid on Xbox 360 video 2 game chat.
He doesn't talk like
his name is Kyle. His name is Kyle.
His name is Kyle and he's fucked your mother.
And his dad works for Microsoft.
Fueled off of Monster.
You think Metal Sonic would drop slurs?
Yes.
I don't think
if he could speak.
Eggman programmed him, yes.
I feel like Tails would accidentally say a slur.
I think Knuckles would give Tails permission to say the N-word and he would never do it.
Yeah, no. Tails is the guy Knuckles gives the N-word pass to just because he's that chill. Yeah.
Sonic is the guy that continually asks for an N-word pass.
I think Sonic would say the F slur, or like any slur out of context, and it would make no sense.
I don't think Amy would ever say a slur. I don't think she's intelligent enough to know what slurs are.
I think she would just be a misandrist.
Amy is definitely like the wannabe woke pro-activist who's just trying way too hard so she can fit in. Then she'll go around and she'll ask the demographic that she's trying to protect, am I doing a good job? And they'll be like, shut the fuck up.
So I'm sorry, do you mean Britta Perry from Community?
Yes.
Amy would 100% say a slur, because like she's down bad Sonic, and like hypothetically speaking, if like black woman up to Sonic and was hitting on him, she would 100% call that black woman the N-word.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
With the hard R.
Sonic goes.
Wild that the only canonical relationship Sonic has been in is with a human woman.
Who was that?
From Sonic Adventure 2.
Luis.
Is it Adventure 2?
It is
No,
Adventure
it
2.
was 06.
No, that was.
Yeah, no, it was 06.
Right, no, it was 06 because that was the only time Silver was available.
Yeah, it was the unplayable game. Silver also says slurs.
No.
No.
I would say
Silver's
no.
I say yeah.
Silver's absolutely an Xbox
Silver's
360 edgy gamer.
Yeah,
You know
he
who
comes
says
from the
slurs?
future, and he says that no one cares about slurs anymore. He's that guy.
Yeah.
You know who says slurs? Omega 123.
Yeah.
Do you think Trunks from DBZ would say slurs? Because he's basically Silver.
Yes.
No, I don't think Trunks says slurs.
No,
completely
I
different
got it.
franchises, but they're like pretty much one and the same.
Goten says slurs.
Oh, no. Go Tanks says slurs.
Trunks is definitely the person who gets way angrier than the black person when someone calls the black person the N-word.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Trunks is too much of an ally.
Too much of an ally, he believes he is part of it.
I feel like Silver before he met Blaze.
Okay, let's go over to DBZ. Who do you think says slurs?
Vegeta.
Never watched.
Frieza says slurs in the end.
I was gonna say, like, Frieza literally canonically calls people monkeys, bro. It's a rap.
That's a slur. That's a slur.
Yeah,
Vegeta also says slurs.
Vegeta doesn't. No. Vegeta used to say slurs.
Goku just says slurs unintentionally.
Yeah, Goku does not know what a slur is.
Honestly,
He
yeah.
has to know.
Cell
we all
says
know-
slurs in the most sophisticated way possible.
Cell
There we
doesn't
go, yes.
say actual slurs. He makes up his own.
No, okay, so we all know Boo, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fat Boo is an ally. What is it? Boo, when he absorbs Gohan, he says slurs, and then he gives like a bunch of reasons why you're in the wrong for defending those slurs. And then Kid Boo, he's the kid on Xbox Live who says slur, but somehow he always knows exactly what race you are, even though he's only heard your voice. So he knows exactly which slur to use each time.
Kid Buu says slurs based off the way you play.
Android 18 says slurs.
Oh,
18? No, 18 absolutely
No, she
doesn't say
doesn't.
slurs.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't.
Jiro and 19 definitely say slurs.
Yeah.
I mean, 19 can't talk, but if he could, he would.
Android
What?
16, 17, and 18, they are allies, bro. They are allies.
16 is a gay man.
I always thought Whis.
No, Whis
does not say slurs.
No, Whis doesn't say slurs. Beerus, I think definitely. I think Beerus says slurs.
No, like if Whis said slurs, he would say it sophisticatedly.
yeah, I feel like Beerus is like. I feel like he doesn't say slurs because he's above using. He feels that he's above using slurs.
Absolutely.
Beerus doesn't need to use slurs.
His brother does.
Yes, Champa, absolutely. Yes.
Champa will not hesitate to drop the hard R on you.
Because he believes he has the right to say that.
Champa will use the hard R and
try to ratio you.
And the entire F slur.
You think Waluigi would?
But yeah.
Yes.
I think Wario definitely.
Wario more than
100%.
Waluigi, yes. Do you think Waluigi
Definitely
would?
more than Waluigi, but Waluigi would still say it.
I think he would say it just to feel cool in front of Wario.
If we're going into Nintendo characters,
Zamasu and Goku
Honestly,
Black
I feel like
definitely
Mario
say
would say slurs more than Waluigi.
Yeah,
Mario definitely
I
says
think
slurs.
Mario says slurs. I was gonna say that.
Daisy
definitely
says
does not.
slurs.
No,
Daisy.
no, Daisy doesn't.
No, hell no.
No, Toad does. Toad will hard R you into next week.
Not only will he argue, he will ratio you, say the F word with the full T.
And he will be right every time.
Toad will say it, feel no remorse, and then say it again.
And proves his point by getting himself stuck in a question block again.
Oh my god, dude.
Any of you guys seen Racist Mario? That just proves Mario
Yes.
says slurs.
Yep.
Look at you, Kratos.
So long, Gay Bowser.
So if Bowser says slurs, then by proxy his children says slurs.
Bowser Jr.
Bowser
Not all-
Jr.
Not
does it.
all of them. Bowser Jr. absolutely.
Okay, we got to go through all the Koopalings now.
The Koopalings are canonically not Bowser's kids. I refuse to believe that.
Bowser Jr. is. I don't actually think the rest of the Koopalings are his kids.
Oh, they're adopted.
Yeah.
Who's the first one? It's the blue guy from Island.
Ludwig.
Ludwig
Oh,
says
Ludwig's
slurs.
World 7. Larry's the first one.
Larry says slurs.
Larry says slurs. Second one is Roy.
Roy does not. Roy is a
does not.
gay.
Roy's my boy.
Roy is very gay. Look at him.
Yeah,
Roy's a
Roy's an
bear.
ally. He rocks pink shades.
He's not even an ally.
Oh
Roy's
my
a bear.
god.
Roy's a bear.
Yes, Roy
Roy is
absolutely
6 years
gay.
old. Like 6. Calm down. Wendy, absolutely.
100%.
Wendy's a Karen.
Oh, true.
Wendy's all of them.
Iggy,
Wendy's a Kaylee, Karen, Bertha, Margaret.
Gertrude.
World 4. What's that?
Iggy and Lemmy do not know what language is. They can't speak.
They do not comprehend speaking.
I know Iggy can.
What's speaking?
They are like if they are too stupid to understand language. Just look at them.
True.
I think Baby Mario would slur and think it's funny.
Yes.
What about the Boobs?
King Boo, yes.
Which King Boo are we talking about? Because if it's a King Boo from Luigi's Mansion, absolutely.
I say Mario 64 King Boo. It's still a yes. I think all the King Boos did.
My theory is the King Boos from Mario 64/DS, all the ones that aren't Luigi's Mansion, will just be homophobic. The one from Luigi's Mansion will absolutely drop the hard R without hesitation.
Do you think Thwomps and Womps would slur?
Thwomps and Womps are allies.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like they would.
Womps are the ones that walk, right?
Yes.
They are allies. Thwomps are not.
Definitely not. Thwomps would. Also, like, by the way they speak too.
With them making a grunt like that, I don't know. I think they're black. Like, I'm still trying to pinpoint it, but I don't know.
Black confirmed.
They'll say a slur, but they can say that slur.
Wait, are we talking about the black Thwomps or are we talking about the blue?
Let's circle back to Pokemon.
The black Thwomps are black. The blue Thwomps are white kids who like have a couple black friends and they think they're from the hood.
Okay, here's how we're gonna do the next segment. We're gonna go through Pokemon Gen. We're gonna go rivals, rival, professor, gym leaders, champion.
Although Lenora is black, she would be like the black mother who will not say it at all until she gets riled up.
With blue.
Irish girl.
Let's go in generation order. I think red, blue, and yellow. Blue. Actually, blue's not in yellow. But red and blue. Says it. Let's go Pikachu, Eevee, blue. Absolutely does not.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Bertha from the Elite Four does.
Bertha, yes, Bertha and Oak both say it because it was culturally okay for them to say it when they were younger, and they've never realized that it's bad.
And Blaine.
So Bertha's the ground type from Gen 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Bertha and Oak.
Blaine also falls in
Agatha would. Bertha, no. Bertha's too sweet.
Oh right, yeah, no. I was thinking of Agatha. You're right.
Yeah, I was also thinking of Agatha.
Agatha and Oak are canonically like friends and rivals.
Also, Blaine.
Here's the thing though. Like, Oak would be taught that is wrong. Agatha would just be like, nah, I'ma just keep saying it.
Oak was taught that it was wrong. Agatha's parents actively said it, so she actively.
I think Blaine is just racist.
Yeah, I think Blaine knows it's wrong and doesn't care.
He's like the front porch old man. Giovanni definitely does.
Giovanni says it, yeah, for sure.
Giovanni does. Brock and Misty probably don't know what they are.
I think Brock.
Lance doesn't.
Surge, I think he's more homophobic than racist. I don't think Lieutenant Surge is racist.
Lieutenant Surge is absolutely a homophobe.
Lines up with the U.S. Army pretty well.
He would say the F slur, but not the N word.
Yeah.
Either he's a homophobe or he's a closet gay.
I think he's a homophobic gay man, actually.
Erica doesn't.
Erica,
Right.
no.
No,
He would not.
Erica's an ally and a lesbian. Erica's a lesbian, first off.
Yes. Sabrina would say it if she's pushed to the max.
Sabrina has too much empathy to ever say a slur.
Koga and Janine.
Janine, absolutely not. Janine's a lesbian.
Koga gives me like closeted racist vibes.
Yeah,
I feel like Koga's a good dude.
I think Koga's
he's
a good dude. And I think he's... I don't think he's like an ally, but I think he does his best to support his queer daughter.
I'm not sure if Koga's racist. I think like he holds stereotypes in his own head, but he's not racist.
Lorelai's a lesbian. Look at her.
I feel like she's just
a
more bi
MILF.
than a lesbian.
She's just a MILF.
Lorelai is not old enough to be a MILF.
Wait, who am I thinking of?
Lorelai looks like a MILF, but is she
Lorelai's
old enough to
like
be a
22.
MILF? She's not a MILF, but she definitely looks the part.
She's not a MILF,
Dresses
but
like
she
a MILF.
dresses like a MILF, yeah.
I think Bruno would be too occupied with whatever training he's doing with his Pokemon to even know what a Slur is.
Doesn't care about other people. He only cares about his training and his Pokemon. I think Gen 1 Lance says it, but Gen 2 Lance doesn't.
A Champion Lance.
Gen 2
Champion
Lance
Lance
woke
doesn't.
up. He's woke, but he woke up.
Yeah, Champion Lance doesn't say it, but I think Champion 1 Lance called Blue the F-slur when Blue beat him.
How do we get from favorite Pokemon generations to which Pokemon character says slurs?
Okay, Gen 2.
How about not Gen 2? Were you expecting a continuation of the video? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, this talk went on for another 45 minutes. And I'm not subjecting you to that, and I'm not subjecting myself to editing any of that. Might I also mention that there were so many regions that we had to go through that we just ended up stopping after we finished Gen 4, and we didn't even bother going on to Gen 5 because there was so much content. It was a pretty interesting talk in the moment, but in retrospect, I really want to get to editing other things and getting other stuff pumped out that we recorded. So I'm gonna leave the rest up for speculation. You're free to comment who in the next couple generations or the rest of the generations slurs. But there's so many Pokemon characters that we had to go through, and eventually Will fell asleep. And Jordan was not having fun. Well, he was having fun, but he doesn't know that much about Pokemon to contribute to the conversation. So I ended up feeling bad, and we changed the topic. We actually end up touching on this topic again in the next episode, so it won't be as long as and drawn out as this one. It's a really small segment of the talk. This was recorded 2 months ago, and I don't have the patience to go through the rest of it. So I'm just gonna leave it here. It's also a really touchy subject, because, I mean, we are talking about slurs, although we're not outwardly saying it. I don't know. Like, I feel like in some respect we could get canceled for what we're saying, but I'm gonna leave it up anyways. And thanks so much for sticking around, I guess, if you stayed this long. I don't know how your retention allowed you to stay, but thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you in the next one.